kids? Dad here. It is Thursday, August 27th, 2026. It's 8:19 a.m. and I am driving from Bravo Zulu House to Madelia. If you're anything like me, you've never heard of Madelia. Somewhere south of Mankato. About 40 minutes south of Mankato, I'm guessing. Driving there to a hospital to go get an MRI in my back. MRI, it's a big magnet machine. You go in this big tube and it goes. It takes a scan inside. So hopefully they can figure out how bad off my back is right now. And then when they get results, I can talk to the doctor and specialists and figure out next steps. Maybe your old pops at age 45 is finally heading for the surgery they wanted to do back in 2011 when I was stubborn and told them, no, I don't want to do surgery. I don't trust you guys to cut me up. But the neat thing is, between 2011 and now, somewhere along the way, I don't know if it's the politicians or the VA or whoever got smart and said, maybe, instead of having to do all these things at the VA hospital with a bunch of hack doctors who don't know their rear end from their elbow, maybe we can let these guys go to real hospitals with real doctors, and the VA will just pay for it. So that's what I'm doing right now, going to Madelia Hospital for the MRI. And as much as a spinal surgery might have been a little bit scary of a thought back in 2011, because I didn't want to admit defeat. I thought having traction therapy where they pull you apart like an old medieval torture device, and epidurals where they stick a needle in your spine and inject fluids, and chiropractic where they crack your back, and physical therapy where you do all these special exercises. I thought all that sounded a lot better than having them cut me up and cut me open and fuse a couple of discs together. And that was well and good because it got me back on my feet and allowed me to carry you kids in piggyback rides for a number of years, wrestle around with you, and that was wonderful. But at this point, man, the pain is shooting down my leg, making it hard to sit or stand. It's happening more often, and when it happens for longer periods. And right now it's been, heck, a month and 5 days of dealing with this. Never had one last this long. So if they need to cut me up and I need to go through a couple weeks of pain for the healing and a couple of weeks or months off of running and exercising and all that, and I got to just be a bum for a while I heal, that's probably worth it at this point to get it done right and get it fixed for good. But none of this worries me. None of this concerns me. Because I'm confident that whatever they find the situation is with my discs and the little in between the vertebrae where the discs are, whatever they find, whatever they recommend, God's got my back. And the end result will be fine. I've been through worse. I've been through much worse. This is nothing. So I'm just relieved that I'll finally get some clarity after the MRI today. I'll get some clarity on the path forward. So, anyhow, I hope you kids, when you get injured, which Fiona, you've had some broken bones. You're a tough girl. You're the toughest of all four of us by a long shot. But I hope you kids can recognize that injuries happen. Injuries happen. Especially when you're doing dumb stuff like me, like jumping out of planes. But they happen. You roll with it. You do what the doctors say. And everything will end up okay. That's what I have faith in today. It's been my experience so far. Love you kids so much. We will talk soon.